Hey y'all, it's your girl Toy Be Juicy, and this is Black Feelings. So I'm gonna jump right into today's topic, which is caravan. Caravan of migrants that came here trying to get away from the devastation in their home, and the way we treated them when they got here. And we tear gassed them, right? You seen it. We seen the photos. We tear gassed women and children. We did that. And what further makes me mad is the reactions of some that I had to read on Twitter. If you guys aren't on Twitter, I would advise getting on Twitter. It gives you, keeps you up politically for the most part, and it gives you the yays and nays. It lets you know what both sides are thinking. You know what I mean? A lot of people get real bold behind computer screens. So you really get to read what it is they're thinking, and I want to address some of those comments. Now, I'm not going to call out names, but there was a few comments that read, well, they should have shot bullets at him. I wish they had shot bullets at him instead of tear gas. We're talking about mostly women and kids now. There were people there was Americans that said that. That bothers me. Like, that really bothers me. They're the same Americans who said they should have shot bullets at him. The same ones who will be hollering Merry Christmas next month and Jesus is the reason for the season. These are the same people that call themselves Christians, but are cool with the thought of actually shooting at women and kids. That bothers me. It should bother you too. If you do your research, then you'll know the United States is not blameless. We're not completely blameless in this. We got our hand in a lot of things, even if our media won't cover it or talk about it. So we're not completely blameless for what's going on in their country, in their home. The fact that we're a nation that's willing to throw the Molotov cocktail through the window, start the fire, or at least help with it, and then had the nerve to stand outside with tear gas and tell them, you came right here. You better go back. For real? That's what we do now? Then there was comments saying, oh, I don't blame the children. I blame the parents for bringing the children. I blame the parents because they knew there would be chaos and they still brought their kids. So let me ask you this. Are they supposed to leave them behind? If they're fleeing violence in their own home, were they supposed to leave these kids behind? Would you? If there's violence in your neighborhood and you're like, you know what, I can't take this no more. Enough is enough. I got to get away. You going to turn around to your kids and say, good luck. I can't take y'all because there's violence out there too. So y'all got to stay here. No, any good parent won't do that. Of course you're going to take your kids. If you fleeing, they fleeing too. Same with a domestic situation. Let's say a woman was in a very violent domestic situation and she finally got up enough courage and strength to leave. She's supposed to leave her kids behind? For real? I mean, I just don't understand the responses, the negative responses. And I wanted to talk about that. I want to hear you guys' thoughts too on that. How do you feel? If that was you fleeing a violent situation, due to no fault of your own personally, due to no fault of your children's personally, right? You're fleeing this situation that wasn't brought on by you. Bigger powers than you brought this on. You're fleeing this situation in hopes of a better life, in hopes of a safer night for you and your kids. Would you want someone shooting bullets at you, tear gas at you, telling you to go back where you came from? Would you want that? Hell no, you wouldn't want that. I know you wouldn't want that. Most of us wouldn't want that. I asked, where is our compassion? What has happened? What the hell has happened? And forgive me for any other swear words. I'm just really upset and passionate about the situation at the same time. Where's our compassion? Where's our heart? Where did we lose that? I'm confused. When you see those pictures of those kids crying and those mothers grabbing their hands and they're crying and they're running, how do you not have compassion? Let me ask you this. Replace that face of that child with your face, with your child's face, and replace that parent with you, and that situation becomes yours. Is it still funny? Are you still heartless? I want to know. What am I missing? People who call themselves Christians, do you agree with that sentiment? That these people and these children should be shot at, should be tear gassed, should be sent back to a country where they know it's not safe for them and their family? Let's talk about it. Look forward to hearing from y'all. Leave the comments below. Toya be juicy, blunt feelings. Thanks for listening.